Hey everyone, welcome back to Stillness of the Wind. My name is Halcyon Chris. In the last episode, we wandered off, found a bunch of mushrooms, stayed out way past our bedtime. So now we're gonna read this letter that the mailman delivered to us from the desk of Votabara, Office of the Mayor, City Hall, Elgos City. So this is the guy that just got elected mayor. To my oldest friend, you knew me as an unruly boy. Today I write to you as the man I was destined to become. On this precipice where I begin composing my great legacy, I weigh my defining moments. First, my father abandons his practice, his house, his life. He moves to the farm next to your family's where he imagines the aftertaste of his failures won't follow. Second, you, a girl of 16 and the eldest of a litter, reach out to a young stray, resigned to solitude and misery, showing him there is light. Third, I move to the city to construct the intraceable architecture of a career uncorrupted. To bridge and bind power with compassion, I run a path 40 years long. My life moves only forward. The approaching autumn festival makes 1,000 demands, from permits and procession plans to committees and cost, yet I write to you, Talma, to reconnect with my roots. I regret how we've fallen out of touch. I hope you'll allow me this indulgence. Outside, an ancient man plays his harmonica with all his soul. I could not ask for a more eloquent melody to accompany these sentiments. Yours sincerely, Vota. We got some mountain crown seeds. We're going to cook up some dinner here. Grab an egg. Maybe one of these gourds. All right, we're going to head off to bed here. Are we going to wake up? I guess we were out late last night, so we're sleeping in. Yeah, looks like we slept into noon. And we missed the train. Dang it. So okay, there's a train horn going on. I haven't seen any train tracks, so maybe those are like in front of us. There's like a weird like Child's Mobile music playing too. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. We just have like this train going by. It's kind of like dark and mysterious out. Like there's no stars in the sky anymore. We're all like, I don't know, like dream state maybe. I mean, obviously it's a dream because there's a train going by in the middle of nowhere. I don't know why we're dreaming about a train. Haven't seen anything to indicate. Maybe it's dreaming about like everybody who left. I'm not sure. I wonder how long this train goes on for. Can I click? Cannot. Oh, it looks like we're kind of returning to the farm now. We're kind of zooming in. The train's getting quieter. And there's like a goat. You see that? There's a goat standing out here. Okay, and we're out here too. I wonder if this is the goat that our brother was dreaming about. I feel like this eerie, like, mobile music playing. Can I interact with the goat? Nope, it just kind of pushes him out. Well, that was weird. Okay, so anyway, we had a train go by. We had a shadow goat outside. All right, so I think we're getting to our story now. I don't know what it is. I'm a little intrigued because our brother is dreaming about goats, and now we're seeing goats. So this is interesting. I saw some mushrooms as we were zooming in, so I'm going to grab those real quick. I think this is a new song. I don't think we've heard this one yet. I wonder if the music has anything to do with, like, you know, something maybe subtle, subliminal even. I thought I saw some over here. Maybe those were just the flowers. Nope. I'm digging the music in this game. Like, this is like top notch. So we'll water our tree here. Or we'll just drop our bucket. Same thing. No, grab the thing. Water the tree. There we go. Go down, water these guys. Oh, can's empty. Yeah, this is more in line with, like, the music we were hearing earlier. It's kind of like, what is that? There's like a little root thing over there. I found one that looks like a horsey. It has really pretty green eyes. Lala would like him. Show it to her when it's her turn, okay, Mama? And to Papa, too, please. So I don't know who Lala is. I don't think we've heard that name before. Oh, I put it on the shelf over there. That's what that shelf by the milk house is for. Or the goat milk cheese factory. Oh, it sounds like our mailman buddy's showing up. You know, he's got that same, like, mobile sounding thing to him that we were hearing in that dream. Say, Talma, my cousin Ravini has settled his caravan near the city. You can hear the jingle-jangle of his trinkets for miles. Might they interest you? Each day I will bring a mystical treasure I have hand-picked from that old beaver. For you, my lady, only the very best damn ones. So we got another letter. The Sultanate Skyweaver. What is this? Belonging to Saladin the Sultanate. Greatest of his time, the beautiful carpet soars with the speed of a hawk with room for two. That's like an Aladdin reference. So we'll trade all of our mushrooms here and see what he'll give us for them. Maybe some hay. Some seeds. Let's take back a mushroom or two. Give him some eggs. There we go. That looks good. So we got a whole mess of things there. Go plant these seeds. No, stay in here, goat. Get back in here. What's that icon? Oh, no, don't just... Aww. Okay, apparently clicking on plants with the axe thing kills them. That's good to know. So we'll plant these guys. Some thistles. We do a little bit more land tilling here. I like the middle of the night. Some mountain crown. There we go. We'll water these guys in the morning. Let's head on in, read that letter. Oh, look at that. We got a little carpet. Have an egg and a gourd. I really like the art direction in this game. Like, it's all very like patchwork and colorful. So Emi, Yuma, Margaret. Oh, we're Talma. This is Emi. And then the other guy is Garza. The letters carved into that tree trunk were T-E-G. I also wonder if that's the order of birth. You know, Talma and then Emi and then Garza. So, dear sister, I had such a fabulous night. While attending a performance of La Dame du Ver at the Grand Wolf Bath Theater, no less, I was chosen to be the audience participant, and I danced on stage with the young cast and the stunningly beautiful lead through two mesmerizing scenes. Amma, I was smitten. I began considering a dancing career, but Garza dissuaded me. We met yesterday for brunch at the Balsam Bistro, and I should mention the area's decline in my esteem. The Evergardens nearby usually appear so pristine, never so overgrown. Our brother looks well, if unrested. He obsesses over Pod's electoral win. I've never understood their rivalry, so I quoted to him from the play, "Those who never leave the playground forever remain children." Then he spoke of Elazar. The look of doting in his eyes was so lovely to see again, Amma. The same look you had after Rama was born. If Bren and I had raised children of our own, I'm sure I'd feel the same. I've had such a spring in my step since the play. What do you think, Amma? Shall I revive our girlhood dance routines? Can you imagine? Was Rama our kid? We had a letter from her in the very beginning. Because it just said Emmy didn't have any kids, or Mimi didn't have any kids. Calls him Nana. Which to me is like grandma. So who was... Yeah, Rama had carved that thing on the rocket ship. That rocket ship on the fence post. So yeah, that's not our kid. So that's got to be like our granddaughter. We got an amethyst seed. So let's head off to bed here. Actually, I want to talk to the carpet. An old rug that stinks of incense. Awesome. So we're going to go to bed here. We'll play one more day in this episode. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun watching it. It's very chill. Little concerned about that dream we had. It was a little creepy. Hopefully this doesn't turn into like a horror game. I'll be really disappointed if it does. Like I said, I don't like spooky games. Can't do it. But I mean, so far it's being very nice. We got a little bit of a cloudy day. We can't see the mountains. See, are any of my plants ready to harvest? It looks like they are. So let's grab our basket here. Harvest up some of these plants. I think we got some cheese we got to make as well. So we got a gourd. What is this one? Some potatoes. Go over here. Let's get our chicken eggs. The ground is like changing color. I don't know if it's just because it's cloudy, but it looks more green. I guess maybe it's the passing of the seasons. They said that in like that first or second letter we got, that it was spring, 2 weeks before summer. And then we've got an autumn festival coming up, so it's probably like late spring, early summer right now, I'd imagine. There we go. So head in here, we'll make our cheese. So yeah, let's make this cheese, since we are completely out of cheese. There's one. And two. Now let's add this in. There we go. We'll stir the cheese. I guess it'd be maybe churning. Do you churn cheese? I know you churn butter, but I don't know cheese making. It's not in my list of known skills. Oh, here's our little trinket guy. Talma, you will never guess who I spied meandering around the gypsy markets yesterday. Your sister, Emmy. My, she has not changed a bit. She seemed very well. They say age comes for us all. How do you stay so sprightly, young lady? Oh, he's such a flirt. Does he have any new dialogue? Watch the wind, dear. If it turns, the wicked-looking clouds down the road will come bringing you rain. Oh, yeah, that'd be actually nice. Then we won't have to water our crops. Let's see what he's got. So he's got a book. He's got the Throne of Kings. A once in all time insosinating apparatus. That's a lot of words. The philosopher kings of Eld vanquished the great mysteries with their minds while seated upon this magnificent throne. Do you want some mushrooms for it? Maybe a cheese? Yeah. We'll get some hay. Get some onion seeds, I think, too. Let's see what we have. Maybe some eggs? Maybe another piece of cheese? I'll take some of those eggs back. Okay, so 1 egg. There we go. So we'll trade our cheese. Can I get the book? For an egg? 2 eggs? 3 eggs? Maybe a potato? Alright. There we go. Let's do that. Bye. That was a pretty good trade. Oh look, it's like a little park bench. Nice. Let's go churn our cheese over here. Or I guess pound the cheese. Mold the cheese, maybe? I don't know. What is that? Are we like exhausted? Did we just like pass out? I have to eat something before I can do any more work. Okay, so there's our food mechanic. Yeah, she like even like walks slower when she gets hungry. So let's make a nice omelet. Nice big one. Cheese, egg, and potato. So we got that new book. Let's go check that out real quick. Simi by our only author, apparently. Soleil Labeth. A city of labyrinth depths built in a tiered layout. Its markets and vendors lay on the earth's surface, dusty, sandy, and hot. Above the winding streets of endless bazaars is the canopy of industry. Great pipelines create a walkable network which spew out smoke from the sides of the city bounds. And great waterfalls of sludge cascade into the deep chasms around the city borders, creating what is known as the Emerald Quagmire. Sounds lovely. You can get a bunch of green industrial sludge. Garza Yuma. Dear Talma, a heaviness coils in my chest. It follows me into my dreams, stone-skinned, slithering between the goats. Since recently meeting with Emmy over lunch, I am shaken. I have pondered how in our age we aspire toward ideal health. Now I see that ideal is a shoreline receding. Yes, Bren's estate affords her lavish luxuries, a different assistant for this and that. Yet I never thought I would see her too with sunken steps and a wooden cane, desperately concealing the growing burdens of age. I had to rage against Pot's victory to mask my distress. The autumn festival looms ever closer. Pot has invited the gypsies to join the parade at the 11th hour, and the public clamors to hear more of a story already told. My news presses race to keep up with the foreign dignitaries, royalty, and celebrities all coming to see it. Meanwhile, Moriah reminds me I have been neglecting our grandchildren. Yet all I can do is stare at Father's watch, its silvered hands finally still. Your brother, Garza. So it sounds like in the last letter, Mimi was talking about, how she's up on stage dancing and doing all this fun and like elaborate stuff. Whereas now Garza's writing us and he's saying, hey, I just had lunch with her and, well, she's not doing too well. So we got somewhat conflicting stories here between the two. I feel like Garza would probably be a little bit more trustworthy. Mimi seems like, not like untrustworthy, but like she seems more like she wants to be part of the limelight. She doesn't want to admit that she's down and out, you know? So I'm going to kind of, well, then Garza also seems a little more pessimistic. So, you know, maybe the truth is somewhere in the middle there. You know, she's getting up there in age, but she can still do a little bit of this and that. Just kind of at her own pace now rather than the pace of the world. So, happens to us all. So yeah, that's another day on the family farm there. We're gonna call it here, and look at that, it's raining, so I don't have to water today. That's awesome. I actually rejoice about that in real life too. So, so all right, everybody, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Take care out there. Bye.